Welcome to episode 237 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, named Gavin, coming to you live from my brother's basement. My girl's in the other room sleeping, so I don't want to be loud and wake her up. But today, I'm going to be picking my NBA playoff first round winners and losers. I do this every year, and I can't wait because this is arguably the best time of the NBA season. Let's break it down in the East. The Cavs, the 1 seed, facing the 8 seed Heat. I mean, the Cavs won 64 games this year. As much as I do think they're frauds, they do deserve to be in the playoffs, and they are the much better team than the Heat, who snuck in as a 10th seed, won the play-in tournament to get that 8th seed. And I just, anything can happen. And I know that the Heat are good as underdogs, but there's just no way that they're going to beat the Cavs. So I say Cavs in 5. Next is the Celtics versus the Magic. So the Celtics are a way better team. I know the Magic are pesky and give the Celtics problems, but that's in a regular season. In the playoffs, it's much different. So I just got to say Celtics in 5. Next is the Knicks facing the Pistons. So this is a very interesting series. The Knicks built this. They don't have a super team, but they did add some pieces to make a championship run, and they've been a little disappointing at times. And they're facing a Pistons team playing with house money. They won 14 games last year. No one expected them to get to this point. But, it's very tricky for the Knicks this series. Can't sleep on the Pistons because no one cares if the Pistons are inexperienced. They have nothing to lose. But I say that the Knicks' experience comes through and they get the job done in 6. The final game of the East is the final series of the East is going to be the Pacers as the 4 seed taking on the 5 seed Bucks. So the Pacers have been red hot lately. Both teams have been red hot. The Pacers do have a lot of depth on their team, but the Bucks have the best player in the series with Giannis. We've seen him take over a series and win it time after time after time again. So for those reasons, I'm going Bucks in 6. Let's go on to the West. We have the 1st seed Thunder taking on the 8th seed Grizzlies. So the Thunder won 67 games this year. It's been a long time since a team has won that many. And they are a very good young team. They do have that experience as well. The Grizzlies have experience also, but they just had so much things going on. They were once the 2 seed in the West a couple months ago, and then they slipped down to the 8th seed. They fired their coach. They are a little bit of a mess. They did good in the play-in tournament, though. But I just don't see them competing with the Thunder, so I'm going to go Thunder in 5. The next series is the 2 seed Rockets taking on the 7 seed Warriors. So the Rockets have been a pleasant surprise this year, a very young and up-and-coming team with a great head coach with Ime Udoka, who was the Celtics' former coach who brought them to the finals. But they're facing a Warriors team that's just been there so many times, and they have the best player in the series in Steph Curry. So I would like to see the Rockets win, but I just don't see it happening. I think that inexperience is going to kill them. Even though they have Udoka guiding them through, I'm going to have to go Warriors in 7. The next series in this is going to be the 3 seed, which is, I'm drawing a blank. Warriors, Lakers taking on the Wolves. So this is going to be an entertaining series. I'm going to go Lakers in 6 because they have LeBron and Luka. I know Ant Edwards on the Timberwolves is amazing, but I just don't think he's going to have enough to carry them past that. They've been an up-and-down team all year. Rudy Gobert, though, however, if he somehow shows up in the playoffs, which he's not known for doing, the Lakers don't really have that great of big men. So if they can expose that, it could be a win for the Wolves, but I'm going to go Lakers in 6. The final series, in my opinion, the most entertaining series in the West, the 4 seed Clippers taking on the 5 seed Nuggets. People forget how good Kawhi Leonard is in the playoffs. He's an assassin. I know he's always hurt, but he's here now. He's healthy. He's in the playoffs. And he could really stir the pot and really make a run with this Clippers team who are deep. The Nuggets, they've been through it over the last few weeks. They fired their head coach, Mike Malone, who won them a championship. But they do have the best player in the world, in my opinion, in Nikola Jokic. So that could be enough to just have them beat the Clippers. And not for nothing, though, the Nuggets have been hot since they fired their head coach. They have actually closed the season very well. So we'll see what happens. It's going to be so entertaining, in my opinion, this series. This could also be James Harden and Russell Westbrook's last chance at a title run. I don't know who to pick. It is going to go 7 games, but I will go with the Nuggets. And that's it for my NBA playoff picks. Let me know who you think's going to win in advance, or who's packing their bags and hitting Cancun. Remember to drop a follow below right here on my Instagram and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Take care and let's enjoy some NBA playoffs.